Can there be anything more perfect than an imperfect me? Talking about design and art and being out from a different profession altogether. In fact, I don't need 20 seconds for every slide of mine. I'll be giving you a lot of pause for you to understand and assimilate what I'm trying to express. We can start this. They're each icons in their own right. While the Mona Lisa might be technically perfect, this picture of Marilyn Monroe was meant to raise eyebrows and offend. So today, while the Mona Lisa sits lonely at a museum wall, Marilyn adorns everything from wallpapers to clothes to ship sails and does a lot of branding. While we are on the subject of Marilyn, there is this photograph of hers that has captured 1 million hearts, and all due to its deviations from the norms. In her own words, imperfection is beauty, madness is genius, and it is better to be absolutely ridiculous than absolutely boring. And as explained by the other speakers today, imperfections can add beauty to an otherwise perfect picture. The dimple here is a fine example. And what attracts you to your significant other? What might seem like imperfections to a bystander are what actually make them look beautiful to you. Nature gives us a stone and we create the diamond from that. So wisdom lies in appreciating the inherent beauty, and intelligence lies in the art of expressing it. Imperfections is just another way nature expresses its artfulness. The streak of red in this bunch of yellow flowers catches one's attention and adds character to an already pristine picture. Another example of how nature gives us its beauty is the sun and rain together, which normally sound like bad weather. But that's what creates this magic in the sky. So without the imperfections, we are devoid of this. Some imperfections are accidental, and there are others which are created. The Leaning Tower of Pisa has become one of the major attractions due to its flaw. And sometimes some imperfections are accidental and there are others, and sometimes imperfections are made to look more beautiful than the original. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi celebrates the imperfect, incomplete, and transient. Our concept of perfection also changes with time. Lamar won the Pulitzer for hip-hop, a prize that, through history, was reserved for more classical forms of art. Symmetry and asymmetry both are beautiful in their own way. Beauty cannot be measured or compared. You need to have courage to be imperfect. Imperfect is for the bold. You will be remembered for your imperfections. And these are some examples of how the boldness can create beautiful design. The earlier slide shows the works of architect Frank Gehry. And he's a fine example. And his gesture tells us what he thinks of public opinion. With the pyramid, the Louvre Museum took on a new dimension, becoming a national and international reference. Yet it was a project that sparked hatred from the general public then. Beauty doesn't mean that everything is perfect. It means that you decided to accept and appreciate the imperfections. To appreciate beauty, it requires one to see beyond the apparent. What flows from the heart cannot always be comprehended by the brain. This is a famous monument. I'm sure most of you will connect to it. A totally disoriented and incomprehensive object at a close proximity ends up as a sight to behold once you are in the right space. And finally, the perfect line is achieved only when one ends in the grave. A beautiful heart always beats. Thank you.